Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of me in my van. Today we're going to get working on some cabinet doors. Thought I'd quickly show you that I did mount this just a little while ago. I did this yesterday. I didn't record it though. I did a bunch of other work too, just to tie up some loose ends, get some stuff tied out. I did verifying the water cabinet trim pieces, and I'll get those installed later on. But I thought I'd take you along because I started ripping some 1x3s and I was like, where's my cameraman? My cameraman disappeared. I hired a new cameraman myself because I fired him yesterday, and we're gonna go work on some cabinet doors. So I've seen these being made, and I did make them before. I made them for the bathroom downstairs at my mom's house, and I decided to do something differently. This time I went ahead and cut a groove all the way down with the table saw so that when I cut out my panels, they'll slide nicely into here. Some spots are a little tight, but that's okay. I did test every single corner and they will fit. So I went ahead and I got 4 cut out, ready to go. So now we've got to mark out each individual frame piece. Instead of doing straight 90-degree cuts like this, like I did before, I'm going to try and do 45s. And now we're going to get on to step 2. Step 2, we'll be marking each individual piece. And instead of carrying these over to the cutoff saw 10 times, I'm going to bring the cutoff saw over here, set it up, get it ready to go, get it at a 45-degree angle, and then we're going to start measuring, cutting things out individually, because each time the blade will make each cut bigger, and I don't know exactly the width. I'm not a professional, so we're just going to do one at a time. Okay, now that I've got them all cut out, and I sanded the insides, because once I put the board in there, it'll be hard to sand those corners. So all those inside corner and edges will be done, or they are done. So now we're going to lay them all out, and then we're going to start figuring out which side is which, and then we'll cut out some 1/4-inch plywood, which I've got under the tarp behind me here, and we'll cut out the pieces that I need. And once I've done that, I'll get back to you guys and we'll show you guys my progress. Okay, I got my first one ready to go. Got them all sanded up. Center's all sanded up, and the corners match. There's a tiny little gap, but if I try and fix that, I'll make 7 other gaps. So that is 100% good enough for me. So I'm gonna start tacking it in. So I finished them up, as you've seen on the camera. The camera did die eventually, but I brought them in the van. They look good. They work perfectly. So we're gonna go sand them up tomorrow, and we'll get them all stained up. And hopefully we can get them mounted up. But I had to quit for tonight. It was getting too cold. My hands were just, arthritis was just kicking my butt, and the cold weather was kicking my butt. It is minus 2 outside right now, so we're gonna pick it up in the morning. I'm back and it's a new day. I spent the morning sanding. I got them all ready to go. They are looking beautiful. I got the last door all buttoned up. They're all ready to go to be varathane. I've even got the panel that goes by the door. We're gonna varathane it as well. So far so good. We're gonna put 3 coats of varathane starting now. I tried using my microphone and it didn't record, so I'm gonna try again. I finished off the varathane on the front side. Now I'm doing the back side. This is the second coat, so I got one more coat, and then I'll do that probably after my shower. And once that's done, we'll catch you guys in the morning, and then we'll get to installing it. I got a little Frostner bit, I think it's called, and a little diagram. So we're gonna mark some stuff out, drill some holes, and hopefully install some cabinet doors tomorrow. And it's morning and welcome back. This is the 3rd day building cabinet doors. We're doing shaker style doors, I guess they're called, I don't know. But I marked them with my little doodad, and then I made sure that when I actually put them in, they're not going to interfere with any shelves and things like that. The only thing I'm worried about is if the nails that I've used are too long. So we're going to find out. And I'm going to use a pair of safety glasses today because I don't want any flying shards coming in my face, just in case we do hit any nails with the Forstner bit or Frostner bit or whatever you pronounce it with. These things turned out amazing. I'm very happy. I mean, there's slight gaps here on all of them, and they don't quite line up perfectly in a few spots, but that's okay because I'm gonna be the only one looking at them that close. I'm gonna be happy because they're gonna be functional. I don't care if they're 100% perfect because I'm not a finished carpenter. Hello. We got a family of crows that like to come visit us all the time. Okay, let's drill some holes. I've got 2 drills. We're gonna pop out a drill and also we're also gonna pre-drill the screw holes just a little bit, just to get them easily started. So once we drill out the holes, get everything mounted correctly, hopefully we can put them on the walls and they can actually see them work. We'll see if we need to add some securing or whether these soft closes are strong enough to stay closed. But I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna put a couple pieces to hold the doors closed, just like I did with the diesel heater. So let's get started. A little bag of screws. So I may use a little bit longer screws, just so they're a little bit better secured. These are the ones that came with it, and these are the ones I have over here in a little bag, or a box or container or whatever, so I may consider just using the longer screws. These are a number 8 3/4 inch. These are probably a 1/2 inch, just on these larger doors for sure, just because I want to add a little extra rigidity to a moving vehicle. go up about 1/8 of an inch. I think that's about where I want it. So I'm just gonna throw a screw in it. Got my drill gun. All right, let's try this out. Okay, let's put another screw in the bottom one. This time, this one won't go in as far. So I'm not going to be able to go in as far as that mark. I'm just going to throw a screw in it anyways. Let's see if it closes. It can almost stay open while I'm driving. I'm gonna have to put a couple clips in. 2 on the kitchen door, probably one here, and they just clip into the door. I'm gonna use these guys, just like I had on the diesel heater. So we'll put them here, and then it'll click on here. I don't really need self-close, but if I get angry and want to slam my door, it won't slam. The only thing is I gotta clip it closed. But there she is. First one's done. On to the next one.
I feel lonely by your side, in the middle of the night. I feel lonely by your side, in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the dark, I'm listening to you, and all I feel is love. Aggressive vibes consuming me. I'm falling just for you. It's all I get, it's all I get, it's all I get, it's all I get, it's all I get. So consume me.
All right, I finally got them all mounted and installed. They should be, like, they might pop open, but to get them to actually fully open, you gotta press pretty hard. So I think these will do just fine. Now that I've got them all installed, we can move on to the next project. This one works as well. And this one works as well. Now, the only thing that sucks is this one here is easily bumped open. But if this one is closed, this one seems to have a little bit of friction. So I can always bump this one out a little bit, give it a little extra friction, and they'll stay closed. I guess we'll test and see, and if we need to make any changes or change the lock or put an extra lock on there or put something else in there. I have no idea. I haven't even figured out door handles yet. I honestly did not think about door handles yet. I'm not sure what I want to do, because I don't want things poking out where I'm gonna catch my pocket, or so I don't want to accidentally catch a doorknob in the head or a handle in the head. So I haven't decided what I want to do over in that area yet. I've got a few more things I need to tie up. I've got this countertop all nice and very thin and cleaned up and all looking fresh, and it's gonna mount right there. And then I'll take some of this white trim that I found on Amazon. It's just a little L bracket. I'll tuck it in between here, tuck it in up in here. Probably later on when I'm done this area. Haven't figured out what I'm gonna do there yet. But I put a long strip there, and I also put a long strip here. Also, is this this join piece and that join piece I put in as well. Looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Now all I have to do is drill a hole, pop that in there, and that will hold it in place so that it won't drive around. It won't flop around while I'm driving. And this one, it ain't going anywhere. As long as there's weight in there, it shouldn't pop out. It might make a little bit of noise when it's empty, but it should be good. Another cool thing I did was get this all mounted up. That looks great. It's also got a nice pocket where you can put a bunch of stuff just for camping or when I'm outdoors needing something. I've also figured out my curtain rod, or this curtain rod came with 2 end caps with screws in it. So I took the screws out and found riv nuts that match the same screw. And then I riv nutted it and then put the screw in there and then screwed the rod onto the screw on both sides so that it's secure. Like it ain't going nowhere. It's mounted directly to the van. And then all I have to do is unscrew this side and then I can slide the curtain rod on top and then I can screw it back onto it and then I can tuck the curtain in behind this wood panel and then everything should be handy. So that's what I've gotten done so far, and I'm liking the van so far. Like I could literally mount the stove and take her out for a quick spin before it gets too crazy, but I want to get some more stuff done before the warm weather disappears. Today we had a little bit of snow. That's all right. We got to work inside the van. No problem. I got a big mess to clean up now that I did mount the doors, and we can cross it off the list. Doors on cabinets. Check. Now we can move on to the next project. Depending on what tomorrow has in for store, I still have a few things like mounting a strip of wood along the bottom there, mounting my wood for my door or my bed, and getting all the bed cabinets all built out. But stay tuned for the next episode, because we're going to get some more work done on this van so that we can take it out before the snow really starts flying. We can actually put this heater to the test. Oh yeah, I've had it running like all day. It's so hot in here. Usually I'm wearing long johns because I'm working outside, and today it's 19 degrees in the van. 5 degrees outside, and the snow on the roof has not melted, so that's pretty nice to know that this wool is keeping the snow on top of the roof cold, that it's not melting in the heat inside the van. So that's good, because I haven't even done the doors yet. Once we put the curtain in here, it's gonna be like a sweat box in here. I'll turn on the heat, warm it up, and then turn it off, and probably last the whole night. It'll be nice and warm in here. Or wake up in the middle of the night once and turn it up and let it, slowly warm up in here and then wake up in a sweat box. I have no idea. It's going to be a learning curve. Maybe this 5 kilowatt heater was too much. Maybe I should have just got a 2 kilowatt. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.